Hello, Purple Rosa here, and in this housing ideas and tips video I will be showing you with the solitude angled roofs how you can actually use them in your builds by also angling the walls and that. As you can see here, I've kind of built a bit of a structure using the angled roofs. And yeah, working around that with the solitude walls and making it actually work and look like a complete structure. So to do this, you of course need the solitude shed wood lean-tos. You'll need the solitude wall stones. And I just put an archway in to show that you can fit a doorway in there and still make it look like a complete structure. So yeah, for this I'll just tear down one of the sides to show you how I did it. So yeah, you need the shed, solitude sheds, the roofs, and yeah, you just have to match up with the ones I've already placed there. Put one of the roofs up there like that, leaving them on the same angle that they are, but depending on what type of structure you're making, you can change what angle you want the roofs on. So yeah, I'll stick with their default angle. Place a roof there. It won't be perfect, but I'm just giving you an idea of how you can do this. So on this side I've placed a solitude wall there for the corner. I've placed another one on the bottom, but because the top part is angled, you have to actually angle the walls as well. So I'll grab two of those. Because I'm working on this side, I'll angle them that way. Something like that. And yeah, I just copy the bottom down here. And to complete the overall corners and the structure, I add a wall there. And then another wall on this side. It won't be perfect, but if you spend more time on it yourself, in your builds, you'll make it look way better than just this quick one I put together. Like, as you can see, the outside doesn't really match. But yeah, if you maneuver them around some more, you can hide those imperfections. Now, this structure doesn't have any windows that I have added. Of course, if you like adding a window up there, you then won't be able to use these. Instead, you can also use these solitude wall low stones. So just as an example, say you have a window up there, you want to actually make the roof still work for you. So I'll just put a window in to show you how you can still complete the roof. So I'll just put the window, say like that. So you got the lower floor of your structure and you got a second floor of your structure with the window there. I know it's not perfect, but hopefully you'll understand what I'm trying to do. So yeah, you get another solitude wall low stone, and yeah, you angle it so it still matches with the roof. And same on this side. You angle it like that so it matches. And I should be able to fit a flat one just there maybe. put it up a bit. I'll put it there because it shouldn't clip through the roof. And I can probably move that down a bit. I know there's still that gap there. But yeah, you've got your window, say there. But you can probably cover that with vines or something. So I don't think these walls are done great because it doesn't match the ones below. I know that's not perfect, but yeah, angling the solitude walls like that, and yeah, adding a few extra. I know that doesn't look perfect, but if you spend extra time on it yourself, you will make it look way better, and the inside probably doesn't look great. So yeah, there's gaps you can see, but if you spend more time than I just did quickly here, you can actually make it match with the walls and your structure. But yeah, I hope that brief look at it helps you understand how to match your walls with the angled roofs. And yeah, of course, you can, as I said, I'll just take those back, change the angle of these solitude shed wood lean-tos. So this is the default angle it comes at, but if you were to change it to be on less of an angle, you can still make these roofs work. I'll just align those better. That's worse. Something like that. Nope. That'll do. So yeah, you can stick with this low wall method. So you just have to re-angle them to match the angle of the roof. Place it like that. And then I'll grab this other one. You also place it there. And yeah, just following the same method I used there. But instead, if you don't have a window there, you can just continue on with the angles by angling these. And then after that, because you're clear of the roofs, you can probably actually use one of these walls here, like right up to the roof, because it won't clip through the roof there, which is good. And yeah, you can just continue building your structure that way, and the angled roofs will work. And I probably actually don't need these ones there, because I've pretty much, I thought there'd be a gap, but there is not. But if you don't want to use these solitude walls, you can just use that method. And yeah, continue to build on that. Or still angle them like that. It depends on your build. And you don't have to use these solitude low walls. You can use these bigger walls, which also work. You just angle them properly, like I did with this bigger one here. Angle it to match the roof, and you're good to go. So if you're not using these solitude structures in your build, you can of course use these other items. Like here, I just put together a quick structure with the elsewhere walls wide masonry. And I know it's not perfect, but it can still work in your builds. Like this side's not great, but if you play around and maneuver these and spend more time actually working on it, you'll be able to make it work. So, following the same idea with the solitude ones, you place down 2 of the walls and put them on the bottom there. Then you have to angle 2 to match the roofs, like so. And yeah, just place it there. I know that's not perfect. And same with the other side. You angle it and just put it there and it works. And yeah, you'll be able to make your structure that way, and again, you'll be able to angle the roofs how you want, but if you're adding windows or doors, it will be more difficult to do the roofs with these because the elsewhere ones do not have the solitude smaller walls, the half low walls, whatever they're called. But there is the elsewhere wall short masonry, which you could probably use. I'll just grab 2. So if you're adding windows or doors below your roof, you can probably try to use these. It just will look more weird, as you can see. It'll look more weird using them, but yeah, if you spend more time on it, you'll be able to make that work for your build. And of course we have the Eleanor Walls, which would work with these as well. I've got the low Eleanor Walls, but yeah, you can make those work with a roof. Just angle them appropriately, like that. And I think these ones would work because they have that design on it. I know that's not perfect because, yeah, but you get the idea. And yeah, you can probably use one down there, or I've got these bigger Eleanor fences, which do have the metal work on the top, but that might add some extra design to your builds because then the outside, I'll just place this second one. The outside will have that metal work on the top. I know that's not perfect, but yeah, it'll have that metal work on the top and it might look good in a build. But yeah, using these Eleanor Walls and the elsewhere walls will be more difficult because unlike the solitude ones, the stonework, which is all the same, yeah, these ones will be more difficult because the Eleanor stonework is more clean cut. So yeah, it'll be harder to make those match. The elsewhere ones might be hard too because you got the broken bits there. The top is more smooth than the bottom, which is the actual brickwork. But I'm sure you'll be able to make it work for you. And if you're making a wood structure, You can also use these elsewhere platforms. Also, just angling them appropriately to fit with the angle of the roof. If I can get... There we go. So yeah, they will be able to fit those like so. No, not the tree. So yeah, this won't be perfect either. But yeah, you'll be able to fit that in. These platforms are smaller, and the main problem with wood structures is the way the wood planks are facing, like they're facing that way or they're going upwards. It'll be difficult to get these to match because the woodwork, like, it won't look great. But you can still use them in your builds. And the also platforms are small, but you can also use the fences. Sorry, the elsewhere walls for the angle of this. And it should still work. So I'll place one there. Move that one that way. But yeah, the main problem with these is the woodwork will be facing different ways. But you'll still be able to make it work. It just won't look great. And yeah, you've got the Mermaid Walls, which you can also use. These ones might be harder because they have like the angled bit there, but if you put it upside down, like so, you'll be able to fit those there. These walls are thicker, so you'll have to place them further in a bit more to match with the roof. But it should still work. And the stonework of these, like the stones are more bigger than the solitude ones, but you'll still be able to make it work. Like yeah, the walls are way thicker, so you'll have to move them further in. And that one's too much of on an angle, something like that. And yeah, you'll be able to make that work in your structures and it will still look okay. It's just with the wood ones that will look weird because of the way the wood panels are going. But yeah, you'll be able to make this work for you. It's a matter of spending that time to make it look good and not haphazardly put together. So yeah, I hope these ideas will help you to confidently make your own structures. If you have any questions, do ask those in the comments below and I will see you around. Thanks for watching.